Hey everybody, Sharon here. I'm back for part 4 of my Fashionista mini album tutorial. Here's the last page we did. And I added this tag, and I added some diamond stickles around the edge, and it says love your fabulous self. There's the acetate pocket. And amen to that, right? Okay. And there's some cardstock. And on the back, the magnet that I put right here, it kind of didn't do it. So I put those tiny magnets, one in each corner, and turned this into a pocket. So I'm excited that I'll be able to put something on the front here when I embellish. But I like that sentiment. It's pretty. And I backed it onto cardstock with some diamond stickles, and then I took some glossy accents and I put it on this makeup thing, so to make it stand out a little bit more. Okay, so to get started with the binding. Okay, my album is a 7x7, so I'm going to add another inch. So an 8x8. And here's my chipboard. Wrong way. So I'm going to measure 8x8. Okay, so there's my 2 8x8 pieces, and then I need the spine piece. So a 1/2 inch from each page to the cover, and then a 1/2 inch in between. Okay, so I want to take my one that I cut. It's already 8 inches. I'm going to cut it down to 2 inches for my spine. Okay, so there I have my spine piece. Alright, to do the cover, I'm going to take 2 pieces of 65-pound weight black cardstock. And then I'm going to take my 1/4 inch score tape. And run it along. Right there. And then what I'm going to do, okay, make sure y'all can see that. And then I'm going to line it up. Now you want to get it pretty good, but the edges don't line up exact. It's fine because, you know, it's going to be hidden by other cardstock. Okay, so I believe, well, I may have to add another paper.
Mommy?
Yes.
Mama.
One more paper.
Mommy.
What? Awesome. Almost better. Okay, go into the other room while Mommy's doing this.
Okay.
I love you.
Love you too.
Okay. hoping to get away with just 2, but no. Alright. I am all over the place right now. Okay. Line it up. I need like a whole big desk. I have a desk. I need a... Okay. Alright, so now we're ready for everything. Okay. Okay, here I have some Tyvek. I use this for my spine and attaching it to the pages because this stuff will not tear. So I use it, and I just, you can purchase them at any, like you can buy Tyvek envelopes, but I just order it from Amazon in these sheets, and it comes in a little package. So you can do what you want with that. And then I think what I'm going to do is cut it in half. Four inches. That should be good. Well, I'll use the other one. So the non 4-inch side, it is 4 and almost 4.5. Okay, so this is where having the bigger things comes in handy. It is so much nicer. And if they overlap a little bit, it's okay, it'll come out. I was worried about that too. You can see it overlaps a little bit, and that's fine, it'll come right out. Okay, and let's see, I think I'm only gonna do 1 inch on one side. Okay, so what I have here is almost a 4.5 inch piece of Tyvek. I have the 2-inch spine that I covered in my 1-inch adhesive tape, and then 1 inch on each of these. Okay, so then what I want to do, I'm going to take this off. See, comes right out. Alright. Then I'm going to do my best to center this. Just eyeball it. And see what I noticed some people is they cut it along here or cut it along here. And that's fine. That works for them. I like to fold it up just so I have, when the album, it won't, you know, I don't know. So I try and do it a little bit extra strong there. Maybe it's unnecessary, I don't know, but alright, and then you're going to leave probably about 1/8 of an inch. Okay. And undo that. And then come in here about 1/8 of an inch. use the 3/8 inch. Okay. Coffee ground. Coffee dyeing some paper. I'm gonna try and make a junk journal here in the near future, so look for that video.
I shot later.
Apparently, nice. I'm gonna have to do it this way. I like to put glue, but I'll snip there. My daughter bent my pin, so I gotta get some new pins. So I need to go clean out my glue tip because it got all gobbed up. Alright. So then what I'll do is take
You want your thing back? You want this back?
this off. It won't even come off with this. No, it's just a little bit hard because of the Tyvek. Okay, and then you're just going to come up and do that. And of course, nothing is going to run smoothly just because I'm trying to do this camera. Okay, so there we have the beginnings of the mini album. So I will take the black cardstock and then lay it here like that. Okay. And this is where the 2-inch really comes in handy. Okay. This just makes it so much easier. You're gonna see, it's a lot better surface area coverage. I used to dread doing the covers because all I had was the 1/4-inch score tape. So I can get it all covered. And it's all good. All right, this. I personally like it all covered because, this is going to be on the outside and you don't want to see any bubble ups or anything like that. So, here's the 1/4-inch. Trying to do the outside cover with this was horrendous. It can be done. And I did it for many years. So this is ready to go, and I'll place it like that on the back. Alright, so we'll take this off. Okay, so I did the other album and I thought I was recording, but apparently I wasn't. So, in one of my future mini albums, I'm just gonna make the binding for it right now. So, I got to the point, I did the Tyvek, and I've done the back with adhesive, and I got my black cardstock. So I'm going to take this off, but you can see how with the 2-inch and even the 1-inch, it goes a lot quicker. Now for the little spaces, the 1/4 inch, I didn't say the 1/4 inch was not good to have, because it is good to have. But yeah, it's like all sizes work well. And you gotta love it when that happens. Oh my goodness. Talk about not cooperating. There we go. Okay. Then I found my center where I've glued it down, eyeball the middle. Okay. Alright, then what you do, well, scoring helps, so just run it along. And like that. Okay. But bending it definitely help. Yeah. You always start in the middle when you go to bend it all the way and then go out. Give it a good, nice press there, so when you go to adhere it, it'll stick on nicely. Okay. Alright. I'm back. I had to cut the video off because my husband called. So, I laid the strip there, lay a strip here. And laying strips. I'm using the 1-inch double-sided adhesive. Okay, and then I'll just use, some glue right there. You want to come into your corners. You don't want to go right up to the end there, because then this will show. So you want to come out a little bit. So like that. I always curve mine. I don't know why. Some people do straight across. So I don't know. I can never get mine to look perfect like that. So I just angle them. And then I like to put the tape on before I cut, just so that it's even coverage, you know, everything's covered. So, all right. Then I will remove this. And then I will put down some glue, maybe. Okay, the other glue I'm having issues with, so I'm going to use my fabric tack. It can be used for this too. So yeah, I'm almost out of this, so I'm going to get me some more. So it doesn't need much, just go to the middle and then out. And take that off. Okay, and okay, start in the middle, go out. Okay, and then on the ends, with these corners, you want to kind of turn them in a little bit so they don't poke out. Like that. Okay. And some more fabric tack. Yep, definitely need some more. See? And then the edges are nice. Okay. So turn. And make it down flat. Okay. Okay. And if they do end up sticking up, sometimes they do, just go over it with a little bone folder there. Okay. So now we have this, and very carefully go over a little bit. I mean, because it's still wet from the glue, but you want to kind of give it a little score in between right here. It'll make it bend easier and also give you a guide to add the paper. Okay. Like that. Okay, so then you have your book. Okay, so I cut this at 5 inches. My little book here is at 6 inches, so I'm going to cut it for 5 inches to fit the inserts. Now on my other album, it was a 7 by 7, so I cut this part at 8 inches. And then I'm going to do this. I come in at 1 inch, and then a 1/2 inch for the gusset, and then I like a little more in my spines. For the 7 by 7 album, I went at 1 inch. This one I'm going to go 1/3 of an inch. So I went from So 1 inch, 1.5, 2 1/4, now 3. So there's my first page, and then 3 1/2 for my gusset, and then 3 1/4, and 5, and then a 1/2 inch for the gusset, and then I will cut right there. Okay. All right. All right. So then I take this. I just kind of make sure it's even and go back. And this one. Okay, so there's the 2 pages. And there's the gusset in between. And here's that 1/2 inch on either side. Okay, so then what I'll come and do is, where'd it go? Right there. Okay. Come in with a little score tape. Okay, so you see where that's gonna go. So, and ooh. Just a little extra, and then fold that over. Okay. Okay. So now, make sure these can fold both ways. And you can see right here, and this should line up with your spine. Okay? Alright, so I like using glue on this part, just in case I don't center it right. Sometimes I use tape, and that's okay. I've used tape before and I still do. Okay. But sometimes, and especially where I'm going to be on camera. Alright, see, I can center it just right. Okay, make sure that's, I like to give a little tug. Okay. And go down here. Okay. Alright. Okay, so then I will let this dry. Okay. I'm gonna let this dry and then I will be back. Okay, everybody, I'm gonna try and make this really quick. My phone keeps cutting out on me, so I think there's something wrong with my storage or something. I'll have to have my husband take a look at it. But what I did is, I had the other thing recorded and everything, and it just crapped out on me. So, I'm using the little one that I made, and I cut cardstock to go in here, and then I'm going to glue it onto here like this, okay? So, okay, so Yeah. Kinda. I'm standing up doing this so I can watch my phone in case it decides to cut off again. Okay. Okay. And the other page. Okay. Other page down. Okay. This that I adhered onto, this big one was heavyweight cardstock, and this one was heavyweight cardstock as well. And then after this, because it's dry, it's safe to bend up. So I have a nice little book for a nice little mini album, and the other one I have the 3/8" score tape adhered to it to when I put in my inserts. So I'm gonna get this uploaded and have my husband take a look at my phone so that I can get back with part 5. So I will see you guys in part 5. And again, thank you for watching. Please give me a thumbs up and please subscribe, and happy crafting, everybody.